Galnet News Update, 27th of January 3309.
We've been clamouring for ages to have a longer range Xeno Scanner, and now, at last, there is one. Peering into a Thargoid interceptor's cockpit is not something many of us relish, especially when the Thargoid is trying to freeze you with its death ray. But until now, getting intimate with the electric cuddle has been the only way of scanning for those Thargoid hearts we all like to shoot. Now at last, thanks to Professor Ishmael Palin and his technicians, the 500-metre range Xeno Scanner has been supplemented, some might say replaced, by a scanner that lets you probe aliens from 4 times further away, with a range of 2 kilometres, and the only downside, an increase of 0.6 megawatts power consumption, is hard to imagine why anyone would use the old sort. The new Xeno Scanner is available at all rescue ships, which are turning into the go-to place for non-Guardian anti-Xeno equipment, as well as at military, high-tech and industrial planetary bases. And that's not the only new anti-Xeno equipment you can buy at the rescue ships from today. Azimuth Biotech Size 3 Weapon Stabiliser Modules were made available yesterday at the Glorious Prospect megaship for many of those that participated in the appeal for commodities to manufacture the stabilisers. However, they did not go on general sale at rescue ships as planned. Azimuth blames supply chain issues, but remains confident that the modules, which allow 5 anti-Xeno weapons to be fitted at once, will sell well. It's slightly embarrassing for Azimuth that it put out a statement yesterday that the modules were selling well, a full day before they were available to buy. However, it claims it remains committed to combating Thargoid aggression and that it will be developing more technology over the coming months. The Size 5 variant of the Weapon Stabiliser, which will allow 6 AX weapons to be fitted, is due to become available on Thursday the 2nd of February, but is anyone's guess if it will be released on schedule. Azimuth also claimed that it remains committed to protecting innocent lives, something with which those who died in the Cornsar system, on the sabotage Aegis megaship Alexandria, or during the vile experiments at Azimuth's Oaken Point Research Centre, might not entirely agree. But let's not worry too much about lies, sabotage and human rights atrocities, attempted genocide, megalomania, or indeed the late delivery of modules. Run along and spend your credits with Azimuth.
In other news, the self-styled pirate king Archon Delaine has announced his intention to take on the mantle of Protector of the California Nebula. In a proclamation, the warlord of the Kumo crew denounced the alliance, saying it seemed willing to abandon its colonies to the Thargoids. Delaine holds 3 systems in the California Nebula and says he'll deploy the megaship Mictlan to take the war to the Thargoids that are patrolling there. Delaine implied that he was willing to enter Alliance-controlled systems to achieve this. Local populations have been warned not to interfere with the Kumo crew's anti-Xeno operation. Thargoid activity in the California Nebula has certainly stepped up, but it's entirely unlike the Maelstrom-based invasion on the southern edge of the bubble. The California Nebula Thargoids have been the sporting "we won't shoot at you unless you shoot at us" sort of Thargoid we grew to know and love over the years. The Turner Research Group, which studies Thargoid barnacles, appears to see Archon Delaine as a bigger threat than the Thargoids. Spokesperson Harrison Gladstone stopped short of accusing Delaine of planning a takeover attempt in the nebula, but he dismissed any suggestion that the pirates were being in any way altruistic.